In case you missed this very, very earth-shattering breaking news that was trending for a while, here it is. Breaking news study proves that gingers are now considered African American. So, gingers do have soul. And they can now say it. Okay, I'm sorry. That was a bad joke. Rough start. Happy Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whenever you're watching this. Welcome to Zeducation. Welcome to our woke cringe episode, folks. This has become our most important series because as time moves on, the woke continue to persist. And the purpose of this series is to make sure that you guys aren't losing your minds. So if throughout this video, you see some of these headlines and you're like, oh, that's a good idea. It means you might be slipping, okay? Don't go crazy. Don't go insane. Don't get sucked into these bad, stupid, awful ideas, okay? I'm here to test you. That's why we do this series. So if you cringe, you win. It means your brain is firing on all cylinders. It means it's working. Well, most cylinders, okay? If you laughed at those intro jokes, it might not be fully firing, but we'll work on that later. Anyways, before we get into today's show, I mentioned this on the last episode, but I keep seeing comments like this pop up. Hey, mate, from the down under, just letting you know that YouTube unsubscribed me from your channel. Another comment, public announcement, YouTube unsubscribed me from this channel this past week. Before we get into today's show, all I ask is that if you meant to subscribe to this channel, please make sure that you still are. If you like what we're doing here, if you like the videos on this channel, please support us by simply subscribing if you have not done so yet. That being said, let's get into today's game. If you cringe, you win. Go.
We don't have the same privileges that are offered to straight white men.
And I've been hearing that from a lot of the ladies that I've been talking to today. Talk to me about what some of those privileges are that, you know, straight white men have that you don't have. Talk to me about that.
I don't really know. Have you ever experienced like a specific instance?
No, but I also need to go.
I know, I do need to go. I'm sorry.
Ah, jeez, love that. Props to Savannah Hernandez for getting this beautiful clip. Very, very representative of these people out protesting. They're mad. They don't even know what they're mad about. What exactly? Give us some details here. Educate us. UK to ban ninja swords amid knife crime crisis. Reminder, we've been over this, but for those of you that have not seen the headlines, just if you're traveling there, if you're from there, you better get rid of your ninja swords. Those are banned because those are the problem. That's the issue over in the UK with all this crime. It's the knives. It's the swords, the ninja swords. Crazy. I can't believe they haven't banned these until now. Defund the police activist goes viral after begging for help when everything she owned was stolen in San Francisco. The cops didn't do crap. This is actually a true story. She rebutted this and said, oh, well, I never even asked for the cops' help. But she did get everything stolen after promoting fewer cops. So if you hate cops just because they're cops, next time you need help, call a crackhead. I can't help myself. I love that line. Great line, Mr. Kennedy. Straight white author's career finally takes off after he tells woke publishers he's genderqueer Nigerian. Yeah, no, this will do it for you in the publishing world. I know, I've dipped my toe into the publishing world myself, and they do. They love these inherent traits that they like to promote in their publishing world. They literally exclude and say, we will not take this type of author. We have an email that shows that from a publisher when we are pushing our book. This is very real. I'm not surprised this happened. Good on you. Good on you. Good luck on your book. Breaking. Socialist Omar Fetta wins the Democratic endorsements over incumbent Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey. This Jacob Frey that did this during the George Floyd riots, you know, right here. Check this out. He's at his funeral, faking some tears, doing all of this, getting out there, connecting with the people, you know? This is what is lost him the election, huh? Anyways, there are a lot of clips about this guy that won the nomination, talking about his loyalty to the homeland, talking about Somalia. It's very disturbing, very crazy. It's like, wait a minute, hold on. You have a loyalty to this place. You're saying it out loud. but you're supposed to be governing here. What is that? How is that even allowed? Anyways, Minneapolis, we expect nothing less from this place, right? Mark Ruffalo, capitalism is killing us. We need a form of socialism. And Mark Ruffalo's net worth is roughly 35 million. I bet it's more. A lot of these places are not totally accurate, but it's what they call the champagne socialists, right? Sitting there drinking their champagne, pinky out. We need to get rid of capitalism. It's so awful for the world. Shut up, Mark. Mattel unveils first blind Barbie and first black Barbie with Down syndrome. I believe that happened last year, but just in case you missed that headline, this is what they're doing. Inclusivity. Can I just ask, what the hell? How does a toy become blind? You know? Did anyone see these on the shelves? I mean, they can write blind Barbie on the packaging, but if you're blind, you're not going to see that. So you're not going to know that it's blind. It doesn't make any sense. Rednecks. Oh, hell yeah. Does this offend you? Huh? I imagine this is like supposed to offend you. But that doesn't offend me. I mean, honestly, I'd wear that. Hell yeah. Let's get a team. Let's call them the Rednecks. Let's do it. I love it. Liberal about to put herself out of business due to severe TDS.
I run a dog grooming business in a very small town in Tennessee. And I have lost so many clients and friends over speaking out. And it's so sad because these people, on one hand, will tell you how much they love you, how much their dog loves you. Thank you so much for loving my baby, being so good to my baby. You're the absolute best. We would never take our dog anywhere else. And then they see my posts on Facebook calling out Trump and everybody else around him and that supports him. And then all of a sudden I'm the bad guy and they don't want to bring their dogs to me anymore. So I'm at a point now where I have a very small group of friends here in Tennessee. I can't sit back and be with someone that isn't willing to fight the good fight. And I won't sit here and let these people in my town take away everything I have worked for.
Maybe that's just terrible business practice. You leave your stupid opinions out of it, right? Especially if that your Facebook page is in any way associated with your business page. And as a consumer, I don't want to go to a place where I know someone is misprioritizing things in their personal life. Because how can I trust you to take care of my dog? You know? If you're fighting the good fight, that includes making Facebook posts, that's a sign of mental instability. If you're sitting there posting about politics on Facebook, orange man, no kings, blah, blah, fighting the good fight. You're that disillusioned that you think that's doing something. So yeah, that's why you're losing business. Most people don't want anything to do with politics and business. They just want to live their lives and not have someone screaming at them, flying their flags, doing the stupid protests. Yeah, it's just, no, I'm not doing business with you. It's common sense. Absolutely not. And Democrats wonder why they're losing.
Julian here is now at Ulta, and I'm here to see the display for the first time, you guys. Hi, honey. What's your name? Holly. Nice to meet you, Paulina. Nice to meet you. What's your name, honey? Nice to meet you, Willow. We're gonna see what Julian here looks like at Ulta for the first time. It's gonna be Ulta fun. Okay, let's see it.
All right, yeah. That's real. Ulta's doing that, and whatever you want, Ulta, but people don't really want this. There's a reason why young men and males are not even remotely interested in supporting the left or the Democratic Party. It doesn't represent them. There's not a shred of masculinity anywhere on the left. Not a single atom of masculinity. Hunter Biden goes on profanity-filled tirade about illegals.
For someone, it might be like all these Democrats say, you have to talk about and realize that people are really upset about illegal immigration. You. How do you think your hotel room gets cleaned? How do you think you got food on your table? Who do you think washes your dishes? Who do you think does your garden? Who do you think is here by the sheer just grit and will that they figured out a way to get here because they thought that they could give themselves and their family a better chance. And he's somehow convinced all of us that these people are the criminals.
Dude, I absolutely love when Democrats talk about illegals like doing all these things for us. Do you have someone that washes your dishes? Do you have someone that does your garden? I don't know anyone who has a maid around their house. Like this guy's another champagne socialist, right? Who's gonna do all your chores around your house? Oh, dude, we don't live like that. Nobody does. Maybe you guys over in the Hamptons, but that's it. Like, we don't do that. What are you talking about? You gotta fine tune your messaging there, Hunter.
Found out today that somebody that I work with is a conservative, and he's somebody who's really intelligent, and he's somebody who works in climate tech as a super smart guy, somebody I would never have thought was conservative, and apparently he is. And it's surprising, and it's disgusting. But what's most surprising to me is the level of sudden hatred that I have for him. Sudden hatred for this man who I used to respect suddenly just went boop, and I hate him now.
Oh man, you know, the hate, she's out of her own mouth. The hate, this is what it is coming from these people is hatred. It's very sad, but I don't think he's going to lose any sleep over it, just saying.
Scene showing you here, John's reporting that they do know what he looks like. Male, possibly white, mustache, sunglasses in that building, isolated to, they believe, to various locations, including upper floors is where they're focused. What are you learning, Shimon?
Yeah, way to go, CNN. Way to be on top of that one. I'm sure this happened a couple days ago now as I'm recording this. It will likely have gone away. Doesn't fit the narrative, right? So they'll probably stop talking about it. Sadly, it's just what the news does, right? We know that. Goldberg claims Trump wants to split interracial couples and deport anyone who isn't white.
Talking about you, it's us. He's not going to, say, oh, you're with a white guy, I'm going to keep you from being deported. No, he's going to deport you and put the white guy with someone else. The man is out there. He's also
Dude, the man is out there. Dude, sincerely, does anyone know a person that watches this show with a straight face? Like they go there for the solid opinions, the informed opinions? If so, you gotta question that person's judgment with everything if this is what they're consuming, sadly. Oh, man. Kathy Griffin. I wish her well. I do. But this is such a great example. And she's not the only one. You got Ellen. You have Rosie O'Donnell. These people who have aged like way too much over the years because they put all this stress on themselves. All this hatred, just like that lady said. All this hatred that they're filled with. And misprioritization of things that actually matter. Like the people in your life. In your real life. Not online. People in your real life. That's what we should be focusing on. Not just sitting there on Facebook. I'm the orange man. No kings. White men. That's what they do, and that's what happens. It's very sad. It's a tale that will be told for years to come. Like, oh, is this what you want your life to be? Well then, care about things that matter. U of M professor Melanie Yazzie.
That seek to dismantle the United States. I hope you seek to dismantle the United States.
To most people, that would probably seem controversial. I mean, here she is, a public employee of the state of Minnesota, and saying we want to dismantle the United States. Well, you might think this is completely beyond the pale, but let's not forget that Tim Walz appointed to the committee that was going to completely remake the curriculum in every class in every public school in Minnesota, K through 12. Tim Walz appointed to lead that committee Ryan Leszczynski, who has openly called for the overthrow of the government of the United States, just like this woman did a moment ago, on the ground that we are an irredeemably evil country. And that's the person that Tim Walz put in charge of a complete overhaul of the academic curriculum in the Minnesota public schools. So I don't think there's any reason to assume that what she just said would be all that controversial among Minnesota Democrats.
Minnesota embarrassing us on the national stage yet again. This is the common theme. We're like the last, 6, 7, 8 years, basically since Tim Walz took over. But yeah, this is what they're teaching public educators at public universities. There we go. And I know this isn't just Minneapolis. This is pretty widespread.
NEA, remember who you Freedom! Hold your head
Oh,
high.
dude. I know this clip is old, but school year is coming around, and this is a part of it. This is what a lot of these teachers are led by, you know? Very bizarre. Very bizarre. Very cultish. Well, I know a lot of great public school teachers. I have to say that.
I will be the friend that's too woke because those Sydney Sweeney American Eagle ads are weird. Like fascist weird. Like Nazi propaganda weird.
My body's composition is determined by my genes. Hey, eyes up here.
Sydney Sweeney has very genes.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has very genes.
Well, you know, they're using sex to
Should
sell
we be
jeans.
surprised that a company whose name is literally American Eagle is making fascist propaganda like this? Probably not, but it's still really shocking. Like a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman is talking about her good genes. Like, that is Nazi propaganda.
She's
I
wearing
also thinking
jeans, you
about,
idiot.
Like, all
She's
of the
wearing
young girls who
denim.
are doing their back-to-school shopping right now at places like American Eagle who are seeing ads like this. Yikes. Also, American Eagle is mostly a brand that, like, teenagers to, like, young adults shop at, and so the fact that like this type of advertising is being used that feels so for the male gaze and so over sexualized, like I just don't like it.
All right, you know, whatever else you have to say, yeah, I don't care. It's always the most. You know what? Let's phrase it like this: the least sought after women with these opinions. Is there an element of envy here? They're using sex to sell jeans. What's new? This is what they've done for 100+ years of media. Going back to the newspaper days. Get the hell out of here. You're surprised at that? The uproar about this. You know, the weird thing about this is it just feels like maybe they just hate white people because of it. I mean, if this was anything else, any other person, there would be no uproar. Be like, oh, this is great. This is inclusive. Shut up. If you have a problem with it, make your own commercials. Make your own clothing company and start doing your own advertising. That's the solution. It's a beautiful system we live in. You can start a business and create anything you want. So, I encourage you to do so. Or, if you want to be the model in the ads, you can do that too. If you focus on your health and you exercise and care about how you look, there you go. You can do that too. If it's the envy element that's part of this, I don't know. It's got to be. How would you do in today's game? Did you cringe at all? Did you start agreeing with some of this stuff and go, oh, wow, maybe socialism is good? Maybe if that is the case, I encourage you to seek help. I encourage you to chat with your friends, tell them what's going on, and get yourself out of that wormhole before you get sucked into some stupid bad ideas. Let me know how you did down in the comments. While you're down there, please like this video. Please help us get it recommended to others. As I said in the beginning, please, if you meant to subscribe to this channel, please make sure that you still are. That's it for today's show. Until next time, I'm Tyler Zed, and this is Education.
Yes, or no,
Idiots.